Okay. Is there stuff I'm not supposed to say?
I mean,
Oh.
just, you know, nothing
Really?
overly...
Family friendly, okay.
Yeah, well,
Sure.
as family friendly as being a vampire and eating people is, you know?
True. Wait, that reminds me of someone that was arguing about keeping the chat friendly because his children were playing the game.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who said that though. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
Okay, so both teams look like they are starting to get ready here. Interestingly enough, both teams have needed a sub. For Desperate Fishwives, Happy will be subbing in for Hexme, and for ThePlanIsNoPlan, Keeli will be subbing in for Deadvard. Both subs have been approved, so the game will be able to continue as is, but these are not the traditional teams, either one. We'll be starting on Valeholm, and looks like both are ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, at least they are balanced, having a sub for each team. Oh wait.
Yep. Both teams will have not practiced with the players they currently have.
Are we already in the spectator? Yeah.
They have to force start because spectators can't ready, or not all of them can.
Okay. Should start soon.
Do any of us have force?
No. Well, I don't. Okay.
They figured it out. There we go.
Oh wait, I have to learn how to use NOCST. YOLO.
Well, don't worry, your camera won't be streamed, so if you mess up.
Easy.
Alright. We'll be seeing a double scout comp out of Desperate Fishwives. Happy filling in as one of the scouts. And the other two will be playing Prophet. ThePlanIsNoPlan will be running 2 Deceivers, a Tyrant, and a Sentinel. Conveniently for ThePlanIsNoPlan, Keeli and Deadvard both play Sentinel and Vampire, so there's not much change there in their composition.
Yeah, double scout, double prophet is not usual. It's gonna be interesting to see.
We do know that Desperate Fishwives like to run double Prophet a lot, and Hexme will often switch between Scout and Prophet. Happy is mainly a Scout player, so they've likely opted to put him on the Scout here. Humans will be holding on Burning. Vampires all approaching from more or less the same direction here.
Yeah.
Airstrike is in, Deceiver has come in as well, Infect will land there. Both 2 AoEs are out there, second Infect comes in as well. Guard is used on James there, Hex Shot missing the Tyrant. Happy will fall to Keeli after being dragged away. Farmbeak able to take out Andrew, Lemmy takes out Cloak, James being the last one alive here. He's able to kill Lemmy in a 1v1 here with a Deceiver to make that a 2v1 now. Knives will miss, and that's another Sentinel comes in to help, and James will fall.
Yeah, pretty clean fight. Even though Sentinel and Deceiver did a pretty sunny and thief special. While you spent your cooldown for nothing, it still went well for them.
Yeah, definitely. Desperate Fishwives were not able to deal with those Deceivers very well. Both Infects were able to get off, and the Deceivers were able to stay alive throughout the whole fight. Normally you see the first Deceiver who initiates die very quickly, particularly against a Warbow.
Since a scout got grabbed away, couldn't use the volley effectively.
Yeah.
Which should be pretty huge part of the fight with double scout.
However, the humans do now have wall. This is a very strong human spot. Deceiver has been able to sneak up to the wall and will now be invising, looking for the Warbow scout. Jump comes in. Warbow will not connect to knock it out of the sky. Infect landing on James there. Sentinel Abduct misses. Both volleys used, and Lemmy will fall in those volleys. Farmbeak is able to take out Cloak in the meanwhile, though. Another Infect lands on the Prophet here. Happy getting guarded to mitigate any of that damage. Vampires pulling back a little bit. Invis being used under the archway here, probably looking for the scout. James heard it, gets the Warbow before he can get infected there. Happy getting dragged away, though. Warbow knocking Keli out of the sky. Happy getting guarded as well to mitigate fall damage. Gonna use that guard to heal. Jump inside the wall. Yes will fall, but Lemmy is able to take out James, who was stuck there all alone. Happy and a Prophet left inside wall now, trying desperately to keep it for the humans. Happy will take out Farmbeak. Jump coming in once again. Warbow from across the map from James will knock him out of the sky, though. Guard comes in, keeping Happy alive. Infect landing on the Prophet there. Lemmy will fall, but Cloak goes down as well to Ys. But the Deceiver falls as well from the bleed damage from piercing pistols there. Abduct comes in, dragging Andrew. Quite a long, drawn-out fight here. Eli,
it's gonna go in favor of humans, yeah. I mean, the first fight, that's such a duel because they're not clearly engaged with Jump, which is not really what you want to do. Okay, maybe there is a pause. They're not moving anymore. Sunny?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there is a pause.
Sorry.
It looks like they have called for a pause.
Yeah, I'm going at 20.
Got it. Desperate Fishwives were able to massively make up their deficit there. They were down 3 points. Now they're only down 1. So that long, extended fight there definitely having gone in their favor. Vampires are now setting up from 2 different angles to try and approach this wall. No one has been able to sneak up again this time.
And the fight lasted for so long because of the both volleys used. The vampires had to disengage. It's lasted pretty long. They baited 2 volleys.
Yeah, Deceiver didn't even get warbowed there. Probably took very little damage. Both volleys gone and an Eldritch Guard. This is huge for the vampires if they engage right now. Jump will be coming in now. Gets warbowed out of the air though.
That's why you don't want to.
Lemmy will take out Andrew regardless, but at the cost of one of their deceivers. Keli stuck here a little bit, taking some massive damage from the scout there. Lemmy was able to eat, now able to come back into the fight. Guard on James has run out. He uses a volley to help his Prophet, who's pushing in the tunnels here. Gets infected though. Volley won't help you if you're standing inside a building. Yeah, and Cloak will fall. Another infect lands. James falls to Farmbeak there. Jump coming in on Andrew. That's massive damage there. Andrew will fall, and Happy is able to kill Keli with a melee there. But he's all alone on wall now.
Yeah, still got another kill.
And he ends up falling to Farmbeak, who did not want to let him get back to his team. Humans have spawned at Courtyard.
Yeah, the Warbow is having a lot of value in those fights. Which is not something you want as a vampire.
Definitely not. Although, Desperate Fishwives now at a 2-point deficit again, so that last fight has put them a little more behind.
The vampires are approaching from market.
Alchemist bombing rooftops here, looking for that Deceiver who's hiding behind the corner there. Looks like none of the grenades will have hit, though. We have a Deceiver who managed to get behind the humans there in the longhouse.
Yeah, the vampires need to get close because humans are on the other side of the market. Yeah, vampires are discussing that strategy. Oh,
yeah, airstrike is in. Yep, jump comes in now as well. It will not land though. It gets stuck on the house. Happy getting dragged away by Keli. Infect landing on the Prophet in the back. Shockwave will not connect, and Lemmy's just eating all of that volley. He will end up falling. Keli is able to get a kill on Happy, but 2 vampires fall in turn.
Yeah, didn't feel super synchronized for the vampires.
Andrew going for a heal here,
Oh, wow.
but Keli drags away James, who was left all alone by his team there. Happy able to respawn, though, right nearby. Trying to get a return kill here, but there's 3 vampires, and he will fall immediately as well. He does take Yiz out. Lemmy looking for a jump to deny healing here. He will find Cloak and get that kill. Andrew now bombarding him with grenades. But it will not be enough damage, and Lemmy comes out on top there. A dominant fight for the Plan is No Plan, increasing their lead once again.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't start well, but they managed to get it back together. But now the humans have taken back the wall. Yeah, but that's still not completely set up, and the DC was already going in. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he gets warboed immediately, yeah. Yeah, you can't approach James willy-nilly like that. He will hear you, and you're gonna eat a wallbro to the face for that one.
Especially if no other vampires are going in to distract the humans. I managed to check. This hero is 700 HP.
Sentinel had taken some chip damage as well, was around 700. Taking their time with this engage. Wall is a difficult position to push, but Deceiver looks like he's gone invis there, or shifted. Might be going in now, yep.
Yeah, I mean, he got scared of James, which is understandable.
Yeah. Thought better of approaching him alone. Probably waiting for cooldowns now.
Yeah, they definitely need a nade from Keli.
Invis again will be going in here. Looks like the other vampires are moving. Gets Warbo though before able to do anything, and falls to Happy and James immediately there. Other scout shot looking for Lemmy.
What happens without Deadvar? Like, they are not really... Well, they're struggling to get in together right now. Hopefully he's gonna get rid of soon.
Yeah, I think jump is also very difficult to use against not just this team comp, but specifically this team comp in wall. You have 2 scouts, one of which is Warbo. You're going to get knocked out of the sky constantly. You cannot go in until both scouts are distracted, really.
Yeah, and I mean, you definitely need the nade from the Sentinel, yeah, finally.
Yep, here it is. Grenade is in, but it gets stuck on the lamppost there. Jump will be coming in here. Warbo shot misses this time. Jump will land. Guard is used on James, though, to try and keep him alive, but Lemmy's stuck in a volley. Keli, meanwhile, kills Happy, who was not getting any support in the back there. Andrew takes out Lemmy. He's taking out Cloak. James with a nice charge shot from the Warbo again, keeping Andrew alive there. Sentinel looking for the bomb here on James. He's able to get the double kill, though, and taking down 3 vampires there is James to secure that fight for Desperate Fishwives.
Yeah, we can see the strength of double volley. Like, they tried to still fight inside it, but it didn't go so well for them.
Yeah, these volleys are absolutely destroying Lemmy, it seems like. We see a switch to Reaver here. Andrew alone inside wall fighting the Reaver. James able to get the first kill there. Andrew still not getting help from his team and will fall to Keli there. James is able to take out Keli. Reaver still inside wall, getting the kick on the Prophet here. Happy spreading infect to his entire team there. Now he's alone inside wall too. A little bit of a miss.
Tried to engage fast before the humans could get reset up, but didn't go as well as planned, which fits their name.
Infect spreading once again. Guard used on James to mitigate that damage from Infect, but Desperate Fishwives now 1 point in the lead. Illusions used by the Deceiver here. Prophet's wary of him, though, looking for it. Second Deceiver gets Warbow and then hexed immediately upon breaking Invis. Cloak getting dragged away here, though. Warbow shot will not shoot Keli out of the scout there. Volley used to finish off Farmbeak. Happy knifing Farmbeak in that volley to make sure he takes the full damage. One Deceiver alone here will get shot down by the 2 scouts. Shadow step in. Andrew will fall to Keli. Happy taking the 1v1 with the Reaver in the back there while Keli drags away James. Lemmy will be able to take out Happy. Keli still fighting James, but James gets the guard from the returning Cloak. And he will be able to walk away here from this one. No, Deceiver comes in, gets the infect, still chasing, and manages to get the kill.
Yeah, I don't know how it went so well for the vampires, since 2 vampires had already dead before starting the fight, almost.
Yeah, we are seeing the humans
enough.
very split here now. Guard comes in just in time to deny that puncture damage from Keli. Keli will fall as a result. Lemmy comes in, though, to finish off Cloak. Volley used by Happy to try and deny space, but he's all alone in this little corner with 2 vampires. Knives come in on Lemmy there, but he will fall to him in the end. James coming in, gets infected on the return. Humans just kind of staggering in now, and Farmbeak will be able to take out James. And the plan is no plan will take that round after all, 30-27.
Yeah, the humans got staggered at the end. Just pretty weird as they always try to... But the vampires never let them breathe. And the humans try to retaliate, but it didn't go so well for them. Vampires love chaos.
Yeah, Desperate Fishwives looking very in control there for a while, but like we said, they got staggered and then just kind of went downhill from there. Never regrouped and bled kills at a time where they really can't afford to do that. We will be seeing a double Sentinel comp coming out of Desperate Fishwives here with a double Deceiver backing it up. Double Profit from The Plan Is No Plan with Lemmy on Hunter and Keli on Scout. Looks like he will be filling in Deadvar's role of Scout here instead of playing Hunter, which he is more accustomed to, I'd say. We have a courtyard spawn and immediately an airstrike coming in on the Scout and the Prophet there. Good damage done onto the Scout. Actually, no, it looks like it didn't register. Unlucky. Lemmy will be able to get the first kill there on Andrew. Sentinels are in, 1 Scout getting dragged away, but Eldritch Guard comes in to keep him alive. Puncture comes in on Yeast, Blue Favor James getting the return kill for his team. Happy able to drag away Lemmy in that house back there and gets that kill as well. 2 for 1 so far. Abducts are in.
They're having a nice focus. CCing 1 Sentinel and try to kill the other one. And the response came back to the rescue. So it's going pretty well for the humans.
Well, Sentinel goes in trying to get Keli there, but he gets shot out of the sky before he can get close. Probably just trying to reset and maybe get some damage off. Score is now 4-2 in favor of The Plan Is No Plan. They are starting to pull ahead here a little bit. They did win the last round by 3. Deceiver is in the middle there on his own. Gets the infect off regardless. Yeah.
Still goes pretty well.
Surprisingly hasn't died yet. Yeah, infect spread, airstrikes used, but Keli is able to take out Happy. But 2 return kills for Desperate Fishwives before James falls to Farmbeak. Fight inside the longhouse here. Hex will connect on one of the Prophets. Knives used. Stopping the Deceiver from pushing in any further there. Guard used as well to keep the Scout alive.
Deceiver super low. And that's what wrong. Keli is trying to dodge 2 Sentinels, but got killed.
A very split fight happening right now. Sentinel will land here, eats both hexes for his troubles. The other Sentinel gets bullet as well. It's all their CC's gone. Guard is used as well. James will fall, and so does Happy, but not before getting a return kill on Yeast.
Those fights are quite messy. It never stops. Okay, they're going back in. They use Infect on Keli, but he uses Volley to try to... It's on them. Yeah, both Santi are gonna back in. They're fighting outside of slums, which is... Okay, they're getting dragged towards the wall now.
Yeah, I think we can definitely see here that both these teams are not used to playing with each other. They're both missing one of their players.
Yeah, and since the fight slots for so long, the response are always getting back in, and it just never stops. Okay, Sentinel just spawn, but yeah, they're gonna wait this time, I guess, to try to approach wall.
Yeah, Vampires definitely need to calm down here. These trades are not in their favor. Score is 12-8. They lost the last round. They can't afford to lose this one as well if they want to go into the next game with a lead. Abduct is in once again. Will miss the Scout there. Sentinel lands. Second Abduct landing on the Prophet there. Volley is used, but Infect spreads to the whole team. That is a big value Infect there. Happy will get the kill on Farmbeak. Lemmy takes out Andrew. James taking out Yiz. 2 Sentinels double teaming Lemmy there, and Keli is the last man standing here, looking to try and get a return kill, and he will get it on James there, sorry.
But he missed the knives.
He gets a second kill too on Happy. Both Sentinels now down. Last Deceiver trying to finish off Keli there, and he is able to get it in the end, but...
Finally. Are they gonna try to push back? No, they're gonna go back to burning, I guess. They're waiting for Keli to respawn, because otherwise they're gonna get staggered again. The vampires are doing it well. Yeah, Keli spawns slums alone. So I'm gonna try to reach him.
Cloak falls there immediately after getting hexed and gets focus fired by 3 hit scans there, but return kills coming here for the vampires. 2 humans left, one trying to heal their scout shot on the sentinel on the flyby. That's full 475 damage there. Hex shot will miss the deceiver here, looking to chase this prophet down. Abduct will land on the guarded Keli. Second abduct landing on the prophet there. Keli got dragged to his team though, so they need to kill him quickly there if they want to do so. Now Happy will fall instead, and that prophet is somehow still alive as well. Andrew able to finish him off though.
Keli got the heal off. Yeah, those fights are lasting way too long.
Yeah,
They still managed to, come up on top from those pretty messy fights. Even though Keli got grabbed away, he still managed to survive and deal a lot of damage. Because you need to not let Keli alive, because he has twice the damage of everyone else already.
Yeah, definitely. These abducts are not being capitalized on as well as they need to be. Speaking of, there's another abduct on Keli. He is infected now this time too. That should just be a kill there. Yup, he will fall the Cloak there. Andrew falling after getting hexed by the Prophets. Cloak getting a second kill on Lemmy, but his team will fall here, and then he gets finished off by the 2 Prophets remaining. The plan is no plan is starting to run away with this game a little bit.
Yeah, that was pretty clean. The both prophets were too far from the other vampires, so it was pretty easy, a free fire for them. Like, what do you call it? Shooting... something. I don't know English. It's too hard. Okay, this is going in this.
Yeah, from very far out, airstrike in too. Yeah, no one's there. Cloak is in alone now, taking some damage, but he does get the infect off. Lemmy getting dragged away there, infect landing on Keli as well. Lemmy falls to James. A proper drag away kill finally. Cloak falling to Farmbeak though. Puncture on the Prophet will finish off Farmbeak. Keli's guard has broken and he gets double teamed there by the Deceiver and Sentinel. Finally a winning fight for Desperate Fishwives. Signs of life coming out of them.
Yeah, finally winning a fight. They're still trying to go fast before they can get set up on the wall, but it's not really...
Oh, okay, Abduct lands on Keli, yeah. Hex shot misses as well. No guard for the scout here. Sentinel will land, trying to capitalize on that, but Happy will fall for that decision. Cloak is able to finish off Keli. That is their scout dead now. No volley available, but Farmbeak takes out James. Andrew able to finish off Farmbeak, but not before going down himself. And still a win for the plan is no plan. Do we have a final score for that match?
Final score is 58 to 50 for Lemmy's team.
58 to 50, you said?
Yep.
Thank you.
Still pretty close, even though they lost both rounds.
Yeah, it's definitely not a deficit that you can't come back from. It's just 8 points. That means very little in Nosgoth. Especially now that we will be swapping maps. Although that was the map that I believe... Yes, it was the map that Desperate Fishwives chose to play on. Crucible will be the map that the Plan is No Plan had chosen, but we'll see how that affects it. Desperate Fishwives will be starting humans. They had chosen that.
Yeah, I know that Keli is gonna be unhappy about not starting human. It already didn't start human the last time.
Yeah, they will be starting vampires on both sides, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know, like, for me it was questionable, the engages of Lemmy's jump. before the DC was even in. Like he was in this, but not already appearing on the map, so it was pretty a free shot for both Scout. But yeah, it's a really good map for jumping terrain, so I guess Lemmy is gonna still play it on this map.
Yeah, very likely. It will be interesting to see if we do see any composition changes here, although I honestly don't think that the composition was an issue for either team here, really. It was more so just coordination. We did see both teams were a little uncoordinated, but Desperate Fishwives were just slightly less coordinated than ThePlanIsNoPlan there on the human side. And that's how they ended up throwing away their human win. They could have come into the second round with a lead, but instead they were down 3 points.
Yeah, and I guess Killai replaced that pretty well in both like skill and what class he plays. But Happy is not really like it doesn't play exactly like X-Me plays.
Yeah, Hex and Happy do have rather different play styles. And Happy is playing from the US, so he will have the ping to deal with as well.
Oh, yeah, true.
Be interesting to see if he picks up Prophet, though. I know that Hexme will often run Prophet in these matches, but unsure if Happy feels comfortable enough with the class in order to play it.
Yeah, which is weird, since he doesn't know how to track any flicks every shots. He should prefer Prophet instead of Hunter. I guess he just play Scouts right now.
Yeah, between Prophet and Hunter, he definitely does prefer Prophet, but
yeah,
we're having a bit of a delay here from ThePlanIsNoPlan, needing a short break, it seems.
Yo.
Looks like we're waiting on the captain right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get underway. Happy is apparently unhappy with the speed of the ThePlanIsNoPlan's vampire engages, saying that he's falling asleep for how long they take.
Yeah, it's actually pretty like the mindset you get when you are not winning and the vampires are taking super long to engage. Like it's really hard for you because you are stressed since you are losing and you feel like you need to catch up. And if you can't see any vampires getting close and you're just waiting for them to engage, it's pretty strong. Like mental warfare, I guess, would say.
Yeah, definitely. I know for sure that if you have a full wipe with a vampire engage and then you take very long on your next fight, the humans will start to get antsy a lot of the time and start pushing up into positions they maybe shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So it is definitely a valid strategy, and we do have 20-minute rounds here, so the time does allow for it. The score limit was reached, so no one was stalling. It's all fine. All is fair. But we will be starting here, though, now with our second match on Crucible. Andrew will be starting on Alchemist this time, not even going to bother with the Prophet. I think that is also a class he is more comfortable with. Double Deceiver coming out of ThePlanIsNoPlan, Keylie on the Sentinel again, and we'll likely see a Tyrant from Lemmy once more. Yep, there it is. Happy will still be playing Scout.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get to see double Scout.
Yeah, once again.
Not usual on this map. Well, I guess they wanna use really effectively the volley. Or they need to if you want to win on this map.
Those volleys were very strong for Desperate Fishwives. Lemmy often getting caught in two of them and falling immediately there. Speaking of Lemmy, he takes a full charge shot there from James. That's 405 damage plus another 164 from Happy. He's going to be hurting a little bit for the start of this fight.
And again, James with the warbow, so you need to be careful about that.
He will be looking to deny any jumps here. We're seeing some interesting positioning from the double scouts here. That spot where Happy is not normally a spot you stand as a scout.
Yeah, what I guess is they want to make sure they can use their volley like close together. So they try to not get too far from each other.
Yeah, definitely. Invis is in here from the top smokestacks. Airstrike is in as well. Infect will land on both Happy and the Prophet there. Knives landing on the Deceiver. Both volleys are used. No one's really fighting in them, but Lemmy gets stuck in the volley. 2 kills for the Plan is No Plan to Desperate Fishwives. 1 kill here. Deceiver looking to eat the body there. Keli is able to take off James in the back, and Andrew's left alone, trying to kill that Deceiver who is low HP, dragging a body, but Yis is able to take him, and a 4 for 1 in favor of the Plan is No Plan.
Yeah, it actually went pretty well since when Deceiver got wallboard, the start of the fight, and Lemmy had to jump inside the volley and died pretty fast. Still managed to pull it off.
Humans do have the corner now, though. This is a very strong spot, and I think for double scout even, it might be very good if they fight inside the volleys there in the bottom of the pit, so to speak. Charge shot there landing on the Deceiver. They're doing good chip, but weren't able to follow through with it in that last fight.
And you need to remember, like, one charge shot is not that much if you can regen. It's like only 170 HP lost.
Yeah, for
Still
sure.
good, but it's not that significant if you don't engage immediately. Okay, the Deceiver really wants to get chipped again, though. Looks like it. Okay, they're running around. They still struggle to get in, it seems like last game.
And they are taking their time here, trying to make sure these engages are to their favor. Andrew sees the Deceiver here, looking to maybe get some chip, but misses both shots there. Volley is in, Deceiver is in as well. Farmbeak will fall, though. Air's Abduct comes in on Andrew, dragging him away, but Prophet is still nearby, able to do some damage onto Keli there. Lemmy jumping into a volley and getting warbowed into it, but he still is able to kill Happy there. James takes him out in turn.
Yeah,
And
it
it looks
still
to
went
have been
2
a
for
2 for 2.
That's really surprising, since like the vampires really struggled to get synced and go together. Like Funbeam died alone before anyone else could get in, but still, yeah, they managed to pull it off.
Right, Keli is able to get the double kill there to turn that fight in favor for his team. Desperate Fishwives now down 4 points on top of the 8 from last match. It's looking a bit rough for them.
Yeah, but still we have to remember that it's supposedly a vampire map. So it's to be expected that the vampire should come up top.
Yeah, definitely, especially with a double scout comp here. I do think it is a bit unorthodox. They're using the volleys well, but as soon as they run out, they don't really have the damage anymore that they need.
Yeah, already last fight, like, well, yeah, they managed to kill Funbeak really quick, but they used volley only for him.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tyrant has a body, which should be good when you are playing jump, since you are pretty much stunned for like 2 or 3 seconds.
Deceiver will be invis from the top of smokestacks here. Looks like he's going for Happy there. Gets the infect off. Guard is used as well. Second infect on James. Both volleys are out. Nice jump from Lemmy there, doing some good damage. Happy able to get the first kill there. Knives to stop Lemmy from chasing James as well. Double kill for Happy. But Cloak was stuck down there alone with 2 vampires. Andrew able to get the kill on Farmbeak there with a nice light bomb, looks like. And another kill for Andrew as well. Shooting the Sentinel out of the air as an alchemist. Not an easy feat.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not the first time, but Keli is missing a lot of bombs, which is really not good when you are playing against Scout. And also, like, the volleys are pretty... it's bad and good for the Tyrant, because, like, it's pretty easy to know where you have to jump. Just try to aim for the volleys, but he only got 1 Scout inside and then died 1v3.
Warbow there denies the Deceiver who was coming down the stairs. He's holding his side. It's hurt, and volley is out already. Happy getting dragged away there while infected, but a charge shot will be able to knock him out of the sky, so he is able to live a little bit longer and gets a kill as well. James in trouble now, but looks like the Reaver will decide better than to fight him and back out there. Reaver also hurt.
Yeah, let me switch from Tyrant to River.
Yis is able to trade her life there for Happy. Andrew able to kill her after he kills Happy. James takes out Keli. Oh,
Yeah,
that's...
only Killai went when he was low, and Lemmy didn't go as well. It's gonna reset now. Oh, this was going in as well. Okay.
trading kills once again. Cloak is still low HP. He took a lot of damage from Choking Haze. Yeah, he gets abducted there, dragged away. That should just be a kill. Hex shot missing as well. Yeah, he will fall. Human still trickling in. Knives missing there from Happy. Light Bomb comes in, doing max damage to Killai there, helping Happy finish off that kill, but he will fall to Farmbeak. 1-for-1 trades, just back to back to back here right now. Shockwave will miss, but Lemmy gets that kill anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty weird. Like, the Vampire shouldn't be able to get so many kills and respawn and get back in and still.
Well, it does seem that
yeah,
overall this worked for Desperate Fishwives. They have caught up now. It is 14-14.
Yeah, but remember that last fight they started with a 4-1, I think, or 4-0, but they managed to get killed still.
Very
now
true.
they use both volleys for nothing.
They were able to get a kill on Yeast though, so the Vampires now have to decide, do they want to go in despite being down a member, and it looks like they have opted not to.
Yeah, I guess they respect both scouts to be strong enough even without the volleys.
Yeah, definitely, especially if that warbow is charged. You can't risk that. Deceiver on top of smokestacks here again. Sentinel will be joining him.
Okay, the bomb is out.
Right, forcing James away there. It doesn't look like any damage done though. Abduct will land on James, dragging him away. Not before he gets his volley out, but that should be just death for him. Yeah, no one can help him. Killai is able to get that kill. Both volleys gone now. Guard is gone as well.
Deceiver managed to get in and get out and not get killed at 1v3.
Shockwave missing Happy there, but he will fall to Farmbeak anyway. Andrew stuck in the corner there, gets killed by a charge from Lemmy, and both got dragged away by Killai. Yeah, it's a 4-0.
Went really well, like the Deceiver managed to not die 1v3 and get back in when the James got grabbed, was killed. It was pretty clean for the Vampires.
We are seeing Remy using charge now instead of jump, because he decided to switch to avoid some of that warbow stun.
He already switched out from the river. I guess he's not really decided on what he wants to play.
We are seeing a lot of swapping from him, but it is working so far as they have regained the lead in this round.
I guess jump is pretty strong against volley because you can just jump in it and hope that the humans are in it, but since they have two volleys it's pretty hard to, I guess, pinpoint which one is used for the humans.
I can guarantee that also one of those volleys is definitely barbed tools. That's going to be a lot of damage if you're standing in the whole thing. And he has been dying a lot to that. Being stuck in a volley, getting knifed. Charge shot there on an Invis Deceiver will stop him from taking that engage. Volley used a little preemptively here. The Vampires will just wait this out and then re-engage.
Yeah, I'm still confused about how, like, the Deceiver went in. Oh, wow. That was a nice shot from James.
Yeah.
And weirdly didn't get shockwave from the Tyrant.
Hey, Lemmy will fall there, but Cloak or Farmbeak will take out Cloak. Eli taking out Happy, getting a double kill there, finishing off Andrew, but Andrew gets a kill with probably his fire, and now James stuck in a 1v1 here with Farmbeak, but Farmbeak too healthy and will be able to take that kill.
Yeah, it's still pretty good, considering they, like, Deceiver just got shot before even initiating. Like, I'm still surprised that the Deceiver just gets shot and gets out before any friends.
Oh, Lemmy had a beautiful position there, but misses the shockwave. Still, Abduct will land on James there, dragging him very far away from his team. Happy is able to take out Lemmy, but James falls to Killai.
Yeah, I guess they got surprised of the humans pushing back there.
Yeah, definitely. Happy falling to Yis there. Andrew and Cloak left alive. Cloak getting picked up by Killai, dead in Killai's arms there. Andrew left alone, and Killai will get the double kill to secure that fight for the plan is no plan. I think a 4-0 wipe. A 4-for-1, excuse me.
Yeah. It actually started pretty well for the humans, but yeah, it's pretty hard, like, when you are humans and not fighting in the right spot, and you can create distance between each other. It's really strong for the vampires, because they can just hit several people with abilities and melees. So you never want to be so close together. Okay, Deceiver's doing some weird stuff.
Yeah, that was an interesting exchange there. Another Deceiver's in there as well, but James getting dragged away once again. He can't afford to keep getting hit by those abducts. His team needs him alive. Guard is used to keep him alive, but Cloak will get hit by a charge. Uses Hex Shot on Lemmy to stay alive a little longer. James trying to get away, but Keylight will chase him to the ends of the earth, knowing that he is a valuable player that needs to be taken out. He will fall to Cloak, though.
Useless on this fight. I think it should be, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a winning fight there.
Yeah.
What is
the
the...
really weird, but still managed to pull it off.
Yeah. What is the overall score?
88 for Lemmy's team to 70.
88 to 70.
Okay. 18-point deficit. If I know how to math.
That is correct, yes. You have passed elementary math.
Good. Maybe I can go to college now.
We will be seeing a double Tyrant comp coming out of Desperate Fishwives here, opting to completely drop the Sentinel. 2 Deceivers will be staying the same. It is interesting, they do seem to be using different skins. I guess they don't really put value on the fact that makes callouts a little more difficult if you use the same one.
Maybe they think they are too good for that.
Maybe. Fashion over anything else. Oh,
yeah,
that's a lot of damage onto the Scout there. Keylight playing Scout as if he's playing a Hunter here, and he will take massive damage for that. Still alive, though, thanks to a Hex Shot there. And Happy will end up falling instead. Keylight is still alive and takes out James as well. Andrew is able to get a return kill on Lemmy here, and then on Farmbeak as well, getting a triple kill. Keylight sneaking a heal here in front of the 2 Deceivers, and he gets away with it.
Oh man, yeah.
Infect will land, though. Second Infect coming in, knives are gone, but Keylight will not die before taking out Andrew as well. A little bit of a miscommunication from Desperate Fishwives there. They could have come out there without sacrificing another Deceiver.
Okay, the Tyrant are trying to get in. Okay, I know he just got a double shockwave, but he's still going... Yes, going out. And Keylight managed to respawn on the humans.
Yeah, both Enrages used there, so they're probably going to wait for those cooldowns. Humans holding at the barracks now. Hunter pushing into Forge here, looking for some chip.
And Keylight is pretty...
Infect used on the Alchemist there. Shockwave will miss, though. Volley is in. But James getting finished off by Keylight there. Happy gets hexed here. Looking for a kill on Yist. Will get it, but Keylight is able to take him out in turn.
Yeah, Iza was caught alone. All the 3 other humans were on the other side of the map. Oh, on the ground, I guess. I heard a jumping Tyrant. Yeah,
nice jump there onto Lemmy from James, or Happy, sorry. Will help secure that kill. Now 3 vampires.
Oh wow, we managed to get to Deceiver. That was...
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that.
Yeah, Cloak should have just run away with 2 Tyrants. That's exactly what Keylight wanted. Just wanted to kill himself and get the Deceiver. And Cloak just let him do that.
Yeah, definitely. We are seeing Desperate Fishwives giving up way too many kills that are completely unnecessary. They are winning these fights, but they could be winning by a lot more, and they need to in order to win the overall match. They are down by a lot. Hex Shot coming in on the Deceiver there. Andrew getting blown up for even daring come down the stairs there.
That was a nice one. Completely shut off the engagement for the vampires. Oh wow, we managed to sneak that body in mid from the humans.
Oh, let me get taking a charge shot there and a double shot.
Wow.
That's just death immediately. Stepping out a little bit too far. Jump will whiff completely here, though. Humans having shifted. Probably to heal.
Yeah, they should have run towards Arena, I feel like, but they may go back to...
They have come back. Infect will connect, and another beautiful shockwave there on the Prophet. Keylight will finish off Andrew, but Yist falls to James there. Keylight getting chased by 2 here. Getting stuck on the railings a little bit, so he's able to create distance.
Yeah, and again the respawn managed to come back in. So Lemmy is back in and... Yeah, managed to get value in the fight, even though he died super fast at the beginning.
Lemmy taking out James there as well. Keli is just completely uncontested in these fights, and this cannot be allowed to happen. Andrew trying to go in on him first there, but he takes the Hex shot for his troubles. Cloak maybe trying to deny the healing there, but won't be able to get the kill. Scout is low HP here. I think he is looking for a health station to go to. Has gone into the tunnels now, trying to avoid this Tyrant. Jump will come in, landing on the Prophet there for full damage.
Wow. Yep.
Gets blown up though.
Yeah.
He gets the kill before dying, and Keli will finally fall. James getting a kill on Lemmy there as well. Alchemist left alone here. Charge will come in, not connecting though, and the Tyrant has to walk through the firewall. Andrew standing in fire in order to get that kill there, and will not die to the take damage.
Yeah, the humans tried to move in order to get heals and push the vampires, but they got punished for it. It was pretty good from the vampires. They didn't get well. They didn't let them push them for free.
And it turns out Cloak stopping Keli from healing in mid there was in fact the play. That is what led to all of that.
That's true.
Farmbeak will be able to get the kill on Andrew there with a light bomb. Happy looking for a shockwave there in return, but no good. ThePlanIsNoPlan has probably already secured this game for themselves. I think, yeah. He's getting a double kill, 3 kills left. We will be seeing Desperate Fishwives likely be eliminated here.
Yeah, more than likely.
Enraged Tyrant coming in there, getting a good kill there on Farmbeak with the charge attack and shockwave. Keli falls as well to Happy. James getting pushed by Lemmy here, all on his lonesome. Playing a bit of a ring around the rosy game here. Is surviving somehow, but he will fall in the end. But Lemmy's team has died in turn for that, but 2 kills left on the board. These are trades that ThePlanIsNoPlan can absolutely afford to take right now.
Yeah, they're getting a pretty cookie though, so they got like pretty punished for that, but yeah, still they need only 2 kills to finish the game, so they can afford to do that.
See if you're getting chipped on the way in here. Hex shot will be wasted there. Looking for the infect. It will land and spread to the whole team. Beautiful jump there, killing Keli and doing massive damage. James getting a double kill as well before falling in the volley. Happy able to take out Lemmy, and that was the first really dominant fight we've seen from Desperate Fishwives on vampires, but it is too little too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, both Tyrants got like really high value with their enrage and jump and charge, like they almost killed the entire team on their own. Which is what we saw, like they hit a lot of ability but still didn't manage to win most fights that convincingly.
I think they were just a little bit too uncoordinated. They weren't picking their targets properly. No one was designated scout watch, basically. Keli always walking around for free. Happy able to get a kill on Use there. Volley is used, 1 death left. Vampires playing very cautiously. Trying not
they only
to...
need 1 kill.
Yep, Lemmy looking to get that kill here on the deceiver, but...
Don't never chase vampires.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when your team has left. Shockwave comes in, but Farmbeak will be able to kill Andrew and end that game.
Yeah, well played. Yeah, AP already. Yeah, he popped off. Like he got, like both Tyrants got really high damage in this map. But
This is a very strong Tyrant map, but coordination was just not there. Do we have the final score?
We do. 109 for Lemmy's team and 95 for Clock's team.
Yeah. ThePlanIsNoPlan will be taking that win. Relatively close still, but definitely a strong showing from ThePlanIsNoPlan, even with a substitute here.
yeah, I mean the double scout it's pretty hard to pull off, and yeah, they did pretty well for like never played, I guess, together. This composition.
Yeah, definitely. I do think they had a good showing there, and it's just unfortunate, really. Not much you can do about that. Good showing from ThePlanIsNoPlan. And shall we go talk to the winners?
Sure.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Hello.
Congratulations on the win.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, you will be moving on now to face Ella Melons in your next match.
Dum dum dum.
Yes. Dun dun dun.
But before that, any thoughts on that match specifically? Things you think you did well? Things you struggled with?
It's all a blur.
We played the same. We played the same strat, to be honest. Like as if Deadvad was here, so we just tried to stick to the same kind of the way we've been playing before.
It's pretty nice that Kirai plays pretty much similar to Deadvad, which wasn't the case for
Yeah,
us,
well,
but
that's-
Fishwives.
Was a fitting substitute since
Yeah.
I know how Deadvar plays, so I could emulate it.
Yeah, definitely. We did comment on that you played pretty much exactly how you'd expect to see Deadvard playing in these scenarios. So, didn't have to adjust very much, which is a very good choice of a sub on your end then.
Almost planned.
I agree.
Did you bench Deadvad?
Exploded his PC.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was a good match. I know the usual maps. You know, there's no avoiding them. I don't know. We need to make better maps or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we almost had Crucible banned. We almost saw the
Yeah.
game set without Crucible, but instead we once again got Crucible in Veilholm, as usual.
I know, when he initially banned Crucible and then changed it to some of them, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I changed it to Silence Cathedral.
Oh, Silence Cathedral was it? Sorry.
I don't even know why, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess he just didn't feel comfortable on that map. But anyway, that'll be it for the stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all tune in for the next match.
Goodbye.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.